Hello everyone, and welcome on in to another exciting night of Neverwinter Nights 2. We're back at it with the long list. It's been a little while. Let's get some progress in this game. I think we might actually finish Act 1 tonight, but I don't know. We'll see. Welcome on in, Captain Confusion. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Congratulations on being the first. Let's get right into it, shall we? Load it. Take a look at our quest log and see what our current active quests are. Certainly feels like a Neverwinter night here. 70 degrees in the last week of February. Yeah, it's been warm here too. It's been like, today it was like 60, which is pretty warm for my region. Yeah, Neverwinter indeed. What's a winter? Alright, let's take a look at the quest log. Abandon the Sage. You finally have access to the Black Lake District. Your first stop is Aldenon the Sage. According to Sand and Duncan, he's likely to know more about the Silver Shards. Investigating the Shard, that's our main quest. That's why we're here. Kelgar's Vision Trials. Nishka and Leldon. Kelgar's Vision Quest. A Soldier's Story. Retta Starling says that her son Lorne Starling went off to fight in the Luskan War in Neverwinter several years ago. The casualties of that war were reportedly high, and she fears that he is dead. If you come across any information about Lorne, she would appreciate the news. Tarmus has told you... Oh yeah, that was back in the first area. And we're looking pretty cool. Yeah. Almost halfway to our next level. Let us go to the Black Lake District. Finally. Okay. Right up there. Ba ba ba. Give us a key. Locked. Sorry, no one in or out of the Black Lake District without permission. I have a pass from Captain Berlena. Well now, apparently your good deeds down at the docks were enough for her. Everything seems to be in order. We'll get this gate open for you straight away. Hey up there, we got someone needing to into Black Lake. They've got a pass from the captain. There you go. One of the guards on the other side will escort you. The pass doesn't give you free reign in the district, just to Aldenon's home. Let's go. Aldenon, you said, right? Well, here we are. Don't expect too warm of a welcome, though. He's been even more detached lately. I'll just wait here while you talk to him. I'm sorry, are you here with the delivery? I'm with the City Watch. I'd like to ask you some questions. The Watch? Whatever are you here for? Is someone in trouble? I need your help with an investigation. Really? I'm always happy to help the Watch. Information is something of a specialty of mine, you know. Quite a hobby. Let me just remove these wards. There. All disarmed, I think. Come right on in. Alright, that was easy enough.
Ah, well met, well met. Please forgive my rather rude questions at the door. I would never intentionally stand in the way of the City Watch. Well, unless there was nowhere else left to stand, really. But that wouldn't happen unless there was a flood. I must confess, normally I'm rather, well, reclusive. Not that I dislike people, mind you. Quite the contrary. But lately, with all the troubles, a murderer on the loose and young nobles sneaking around up to who knows what, I've had to place wards around my home.
Nobles sneaking around?
Ah, yes. Lately I've seen figures sneaking around in the dark. And not that well-meaning sort of sneaking either.
Well-meaning
it's
sneaking?
What they want.
What is well-meaning sneaking? What do they want?
Why, my house, of course. As if I would ever sell it. Ridiculous. I'd sooner give up my left eye. But my right annoys me at times, so that would be an easier sell.
Good to know. Alright, please go on.
In any event, back when I first settled in Neverwinter, my humble abode was on the outskirts of Black Lake, bordering acres of untouched wilderness. Now, with Neverwinter being rebuilt, following all that plague nonsense, my property went from the periphery to being right on the main thoroughfare of the rich part of Neverwinter. All the nobility wants to live in Black Lake, but there's no more room. So lately they've been trying various ways to convince me to sell my land.
How do they try to get you to leave?
First, they tried offering me ridiculous sums of gold. What do I need with more gold? Next, they tried making loud noises late at night. But I need little sleep. So the only thing they accomplished was scaring away the night birds that raid my garden, for which I thank them. Lately, they must be getting desperate, because most nights I can look out and see them watching me.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh no, not at all. My wards work quite well, and these nobles are too civilized to try anything worse than mild harassment.
Are you sure these figures you see are nobles?
Of course. Who else would sneak around my home? Well, present company excluded. Oh, that's right. You came here for a reason, yes?
Well, you see, several nights ago in my home village of West Harbor. 3 hours later.
What a tale! The moment you arrived, I knew I'd be interested in meeting you. Wish I'd known that when I first greeted you. Would have saved some time. You've certainly come to the right place. A while ago, I found another shard with properties similar to the ones you possess. I've done every possible test on the shard, but learned little. However, I've never had another shard to compare it against. If you'd like some answers, I'll gladly run some tests on your shards. I have just enough quicksilver to do it.
Just enough. Where did you get your shard from?
Well, now, I'm sure it would make for a fascinating tale, except that I don't remember.
How convenient. Think back. Take your time.
Someone had to have given it to me, right? I remember a well-dressed man, perhaps nobility, though I'd never asked such a personal question.
Go on.
He gave me this shard, asked me to study it and report my findings. Now that I think about it, he's never returned for an answer. Not that I've had one to give him. And I never did catch his name, so I wouldn't be able to find him either. Irrelevant, since, like I said, I haven't been able to glean any useful information from my single shard. So it turns out the tale wasn't nearly as fascinating as I hoped. A pity. Back to my original question, then. Would you like me to run some tests on your shards?
Yes, but I want these back.
Ah, thank you. I'll be right back with this. My tests are complete. With another shard to use as a comparison, well, I learned quite a bit. Quite a lot, actually. It appears these shards contain latent magical energy, either caused by a strong enchantment from when they were whole or from their method of destruction. Furthermore, the shards resonate when they are brought together, increasing their magical energy output accordingly. These shards are pieces of a broken Githyanki silver sword. Are you familiar with the Githyanki?
I'm familiar with the Githyanki from my time in Baldur's Gate 3. Be interested in hearing what you know about them.
The Githyanki are a race of beings that dwell on the astral plane, led by Vlakith, the Lich Queen. Not a nice woman, I hear. Ages ago, the ancestors of the Githyanki were human and inhabited another plane of existence, where they were enslaved by the Illithids, or Mind Flayers. Then came Gith. Little is known about her outside the Githyanki, but she led the rebellion to free her people of the Illithids, and is considered the hero and founder of the Githyanki people. The Githyanki silver swords are forged with the special purpose of severing the silver cord that connects the form of an astrally projecting traveler to his or her material counterpart. They look like a regular Githyanki weapon until used in combat, at which point they turn into a column of flowing, shimmering liquid. Really quite amazing, I'm told. I believe the shards that you have found are pieces of one of these silver swords. I presume the Githyanki have come to Faerun to recover the shards.
I didn't realize this game was so connected to the Githyanki. Why would the Githyanki care about pieces of a broken sword?
I've never heard of one being broken before. It could be that the Githyanki are as interested in how it was broken as they are in reclaiming the pieces.
I've fought Githyanki, but none of their weapons have had properties you describe.
Common Githyanki would not possess a silver sword. These swords are rare and highly prized. They are given by the Lich Queen to only the greatest of Githyanki knights. When one of their silver swords falls into the hands of a non-Githyanki, they will go to extraordinary lengths to recover it.
Do the Githyanki often lose their silver swords?
Often enough that there is a special group of Githyanki, the Sword Stalkers, whose sole purpose is to seek out any of the missing silver swords and punish the thieves who took them.
Interesting. How do I reforge the sword with these shards?
Obviously, you'd first need more of the shards, wouldn't you? Between us, we have perhaps enough metal for a hairpin. And once enough had been gathered, well, I really don't know what the next step would be. A large hammer and hot coals, perhaps? I'm really not much of a blacksmith.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the shard?
I wish I knew more. Amon Jero was the real expert. He actually possessed a silver sword.
Who is Amon Jero?
Amon Jero? Oh, he was a court wizard of Neverwinter decades ago. I met him a few times. He was a nice fellow, a little absent-minded, with a tendency to drift off the subject. Amon Jero reminded me of my old mentor, Master Growler. Had the largest collection of noisy, exotic birds, made quite a racket, you know, chirping and squawking.
How did he get a silver sword?
I have no idea. He was a gentle sort, though, so I doubt that he stole or killed for the sword.
Where can I find him?
Well, he's dead now,
Oh.
so I'm not sure finding him will help you much. When word of Amon's death reached me, it was from a messenger who had heard it in passing. The nobles who ruled Neverwinter at the time must have assumed I would simply know if another scholar passed away, for they had not mentioned it to me. It was almost an afterthought. I learned later that it was partly due to what Amon's family wanted, and what had been requested by the deceased, to enter life quietly and to leave it the same way. It is sad in this age when the passing of a humble scholar, an indistinct court wizard, barely warrants a footnote in history. It makes me wonder, will anyone remember me when I'm gone?
No. If Jero's dead, where can I find his family?
Ah, the Jarrow family was purported to have moved far away from Neverwinter following the war and Amon Jarrow's passing.
So I can't talk to Jero or his family. Any suggestions?
Well, there is Jarrow's Haven. I suppose you could try looking there.
Where can I find this haven?
I suspect that the Neverwinter archives here in Blacklake would have its location. They typically keep noble family records in the secured archives. They don't allow just anyone to access them, though. I petitioned to be allowed to peruse the secured archives, but I was denied because, well, some silly misunderstanding regarding misplaced books that somehow ended up in my possession.
How can I gain access to the secured archives?
Normally, you would have to petition for access, which could take several weeks. However, ask the guards at the archives to speak directly with Archives Administrator Kotnik. He has been known to let me in, quietly on occasion.
Thanks for the help. I'll be going now.
Very well. Thank you for your visit, and for letting me chat with you. Quite enlightening, really. Oh, and before I forget, you may take my shard. I've no use for it any longer, and who knows, you may gather more. Do be careful, though. I plan to raise my wards again after you have left to keep out those young nobles skulking about. Hope we haven't talked too long. Otherwise, they may have gathered their courage and attempted to sneak in.
Well, all right then. You were in there for a while, but no worries. I found a stout branch and whittled a carving for Harmony, my fiancée. Thanks for your patience. Can we go to the archives now? The archives? Well, my orders were to take you straight to Aldenon's and back out again. It'll only be a short side trip. What's the harm? I suppose it'd be alright. Just a short trip, after all. I'm not one for books, though. I'll wait outside once we get there. Come with me. That was easy. That was a test and you failed. I'm reporting you to the captain. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, enemies. That. Nope. It's always disorienting. A tower shield. Tower shield. Da 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 da. Who's there? Answer me! I'm here to help. What's going on? Oh, thank the gods. I heard shouting and the sounds of fighting. In fear of whatever evil has fallen on the archives would find me. Need to find information on Amon Jarrow. Jarrow? That information would only be contained within the vault. Many of Neverwinter's secrets are kept there, but it is for our eyes only. More than Neverwinter is at stake here. I need that information. Very well. If you swear to protect Neverwinter and keep its secret safe, I will help you. I vow to protect Neverwinter and keep its secret safe. Our leader speaks truly, and I echo the vow as well. Very well. These marauders most likely seek entrance to the vault as well. You must find 4 pedestals in the archive. Upon each is a parchment and a pen, which can only be seen by one wearing a caretaker's veil. Each of the pens will scribe a question on the parchment regarding a book. Magical pens? I wonder if I might borrow one just for a while. The pen and the parchment will inform you of the book of their question concerns, and ask you for your answer. Answer all 4 correctly, and the vault will open. Alright, is there anything else I need to know? Find the body of one of my fellow caretakers. Take his veil, and use it to find the panels. Now, I must find my way out of here. Good fortune to you. Thanks for your help. Fireball. Get wrecked, you Yankee. Okay. Flowers par. Potion. I like the potions. A scroll of restoration. Gold pieces. Another scroll. Burning hands. 8 gold. Death of a sailor man. It's like death of a salesman. Da, 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 da. To counter the assumption of a flat Faerun. That's great. Rest. Save. I might be able to just take these guys on.
I'll handle this. Time for a bit of the game.
Easy. Wow. You get the Yankee are dying pretty easily. Split the party and deal with 2 separate groups. I don't even have to worry about it. Can I rest? There we go. And save. your elements. The Illifarn Cipher. That's a secret door. Rotisserie chicken. Welcome on in, friend. How are you doing? Squid. That's Corrigan and his crew doing great. We're in the Black Lake District. We are in the archives now. Fighting Githyanki. Like you do. What does he think about them now? They're alright. I like the gnome bard. That's my favorite. Oregon Kegel. Dum da 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 dum. Igor would think Grobnar was a little flighty. Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, I've got to wear the veil. Da, 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 da. More Githyanki. Sweet kid, bit of a bimbo, yeah. Where are they? Oh. Bet. I think I have a veil somewhere in my inventory. Caretaker veil. There we go. Through the veil, you can see the shapes of a feather pen and leather parchment lying on the pedestal, glowing with a soft light. When you approach, the pen rises into the air and scribes a question. The following question references to counter the assumption of a flat Faerun. Okay. What does the author believe pulls objects towards the ground? Can I read it while I'm looking at this? No. Fuck. Gravity. Incorrect. Okay. Well, time to read. Since the beginning of recorded history, it has been the popular belief that Faerun is flat. Even when the magnet was discovered and the concept of gravity was postulated by ancient life-farn, scholars of those times reasoned that objects are pulled toward the ground by the magic force exerted on all living things by the weave. However, from examining the recovered records of the Archmage Karsus, we know that he actually succeeded in disrupting the weave for several moments in an attempt to ascend to godhood. Great destruction followed, but history makes no mention of creatures falling up from Faerun into the heavens. Thus, gravity is not a magical force that is dependent upon the weave. In addition to this strong counter-evidence, many explorers have claimed to have traveled completely around Faerun through combinations of land and sea travel, and even magical flight, as described in the Journal of the Great Mage Icarian. Despite these testimonials, many scholars still cling to the old notions of a flat Faerun. Even the strong evidence I have stated has been dismissed by the so-called experts. However, I can prove beyond all doubt that Faerun is not flat, but rather is, in fact, the shape of a ring or donut. The remaining pages of the book look like they have been burned out. Okay. What was revealed at the end of the book? That it was burned out. Faerun is a disc shape. The author is insane. Nothing. Correct. Yeah, because it's burned out, so there's nothing revealed. Hilarious. Okay, what's this one going to be about? The Illifarn Cipher. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, thanks, Grobnar. Bailed out by Grobnar. Death of the Sailor Man. Who is the captain of the Crimson Hawk? This. Oh, I see. I'm gonna say Lariat Quist. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Well done. Correct. Yay! Multiple choice. That was just pure luck. Stuff. You should really learn knock. Blindness and deafness, that might be good. It's Magic Fang. Yeah, it's a druid spell. I see. Ah! Rubber band. Happens a surprising amount. Secret door. Ooh.
Time for a bit of the...
With 391 gold. That's pretty good. Luskan threat to Neverwinter. Other than Neverwinter, who else is Luskan likely to attack in the near future? No idea. I believe it to be Ruithim, and they have already launched their attack, as I understand it. Correct. Oh. That was easy. All these secret doors. My helmet, though. Vest. And save the game. Does it keep happening? Secret door. Oh, it's locked now. Can I bash it? Oh, cool. What? There we go. Wow, full strength.
Let's have at it.
Ladling.
Let's have at it.
There we go. What do we have here? Coral. Thank you so much for the raid, friend. How are you doing today? The Forel family has arrived. Fret not, for we are not dangerous. Reward us with cookies, milk, and a grand time for Al. Well, a grand time for Al, indeed. Welcome on in, friend. What were you playing tonight? Some World of Final Fantasy. Nice, nice. Doing some Neverwinter nights, so take a seat or take care of after stream stuff. Understand if you got a raid and run. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Closing to the end, I think. Nice. I think we're getting at the end of Act 1 in this game. Da, da, da. Ba, da, da, da. He's exploring the archives. Finding lots of books. Where was that door that we opened? Oh. Morkith Yankee.
These enemies will not stand against us for long.
20 gold pieces. 55 gold pieces, nice. Da, 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 da. Sure I didn't miss anything over here. Yeah, we're good. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, how's World of Final Fantasy? I've never played that one. I've seen it. Looks fun. Flash. Confusion I didn't forget. Bestow curse. Wand of missiles, nice. Secret door is not a secret anymore. Whoa. Didn't want to seem rude. What's going on? On with the rubber banding. Tanglefoot bag, healer's kit, bloodstone. So, a hidden passageway opened somewhere, but I just not entirely sure where it is. Da, da, da. Let's get Yankee to fight here.
We
Oh, no.
have the location of Haven. Interesting.
Oh.
There is
Oh, yeah.
another Gerald. Ziri will want her. I shall take care of the descendant. Wipe out all mention of the thief. Then rejoin the others.
I understand now.
The Kalacha! Kill him!
Kalacha! Don't kill me, that's rude. Fireball. These records of the Jarrow family have been partially destroyed. From what you can piece together, Ammon Jarrow has one living relative, Chandra Jarrow, who has a farm near Highcliffe.
I do not know if Chandra will be pleased to see us since last time we were at Highcliffe. We need to get to her at once. The Githyanki are probably heading there as we speak.
Let me save first.
I do not know. We need to get to her at...
No worries, Forel. Take care. You have a great evening. And thank you again for the raid. Okay, before we enter in on this... Oh, never mind.
Capture her! Zieri wants her alive!
What in the hells is going on?
Things have turned out well for us, my brothers. The girl and the Kalakcha, both within our reach. Take one team and capture the girl alive.
Yeah, this lady just can't catch a break.
We'll deal with this one.
Before I go into this battle, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be right back, everybody. BRB.
You didn't say the magic word.
Please! God damn it! Hate this hacker crap!
And we're back. Let's get back to it. Save the farm once again.
Time for a bit of the game.
Time for a shield, because that's a magic missile. I wish I could do it as a reaction. Let's get this mage. Burning hands. I probably should have rested, but that's okay. Can I just dispel magic? I think I have that. Oh, that's okay. They're dead now. No, no, no. Chainmail +1. Scroll of Lesser Restoration. Can we rest? Yes. Rest up. Take a nap. Green Lantern fan here, but I'm lurking. Ah! Okay. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for hanging out, Green Lantern fan. Where'd that lady go? Did she just go in her house? Hi, non-lurkers in Plunge. I think the only non-lurker right now is Cap. But if you're out there and you're lurking, I appreciate you. And I hope you're having a good day. No, no, no. Oh, Squid is not lurking. They do the fancy lurk move? Probably not. You can try. Captain Confusion is lurking in parentheticals, not. I'm lurking, not.
Split up and search the rooms. It should not be difficult to find the girl in here. So
What a
the
voice.
Kalakja survived. Deal with him first. The girl can wait.
Squid was writing a really venomous book review. Nice. Ooh, scandalous. Da, 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 da. Which book are you reviewing, Squid?
You again. Don't come any closer.
Listen, Chandra, we are here to help you. Renegades of Pern, ah.
What? I'm not going anywhere. Why won't you all just leave me alone?
Da, 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 da. Fireball. Started really good, and then it went really, really bad. We go from the hero rescuing his love interest to fast forward years. Silvering.
This move is a bit of a strain.
Where another character finds them shipwrecked on another continent, married with kids. A cool artifact type compound after having been rescued by dolphins. And none of this is on page. Oh my god. Just happens like in between scenes. What the hell? That's frustrating. Lightning bolt. over encumbered. I'll probably drop that power shield. Alright, now will you come with me?
Stop right there.
Yeah, how could they skip the
What do you
best
want
part?
with me?
We spent half the chapter on characters we've known for 3 books, learning about what happened in another book, reacting exactly as we'd expect. That part gets page time. Wow. Sounds like they were really phoning it in. I need your help.
I don't even know.
And your house is on fire.
That's my house. First my barn, now my house? Looks like those things are trying to smoke us out. Well, it worked. Let's get out of here before this place collapses.
I have been really enjoying reading through the Animorphs books. Rereading them all. It had been long enough that I forgot a lot of details. The very awesome self-made Raider Queen villainess turned stupid and disappeared 3 chapters ago, and I'm still mad. I feel bad reviewing on Goodreads because their tier system can fuck over rankings. Also, their rankings are objectively bad anyways. I don't know anything about it. The worst book you ever read got 4 stars. Hilarious.
Burned to the ground. Any more of your help and all of Highcliffe will be the next to go. Anyway, I think it's best we part ways now. You go your way, I'll go mine.
I still need your help.
Look, I barely know you, but what I do know is whenever you show up, trouble's not far behind. So I think it's best we say our farewells now.
Well, at this point you have nothing to lose, so you might as well help me. Wow, these guys are just falling over. The heck? They have 1 HP? Like the dialogue was AI written before AI, yeah. It's the most racist. No characters were consistent. They would have these non-sequitur bullshit conversations, no directions, no humans would speak in. There was no redeeming element in this book except that it's the first of the series that does genuinely improve. That's funny. 4 stars.
Thanks. Maybe I should have stuck with you after all.
So many terrible excerpts. You think you can trust me now?
Honestly, I don't know. But I'm done running from you. For now. Look, we really need to get out of here before more of these creatures show up. Do you know of anywhere safe that we can talk?
You'll be safe in Neverwinter at the Sunken Flagon.
Neverwinter? The only safe place you can think of is in Neverwinter?
She's going to be staying at the Sunken Flagon with us?
Why not? My barn's gone, my house is gone. Are we leaving right away?
Yeah, she's the only normal person in this group. Yes, let's go immediately.
Well, now I see you've brought someone new to my establishment. Now, who is this young lady?
Never gets taken over every game. Yeah. You'll be safe there, don't worry. This is Chandra. Chandra Duncan, Duncan Chandra.
Please, lass, come in, come in. Make yourself at home. This here is the Sunken Flagon. I own it. You'll be safe here. Krobnar, play a tune or something. Make the lady feel welcome.
Why, of course! I was just thinking.
Look, we don't need a lecture on what passes through your head and out your mouth. Just play.
Well, the innkeeper certainly runs hot and cold.
That's my uncle. You can trust him.
All right. I agreed to let you bring me here. Now I want some answers.
Not all of us wanted you here. Trust me.
What happened at my farm? Who were those creatures, and why were they after me?
Oreg's fine with his uncle. I don't have answers, so hoping you might have some.
What could I possibly know that would be important? I lived on that farm all my life. Did they want to learn how to milk cows?
She just wanted to farm. Nobody leaves her. Nobody would let her just be a farmer. You're related to Amon-Jero, right?
Amon-Jero? He was my grandfather. Or my great-grandfather. Or was it my great-great-grandfather? I heard he was an eccentric but humble wizard. But he died a long time ago. What's he got to do with this whole mess?
You want to milk cows, Green Lantern fan? I think that's not that difficult to arrange. We need information stored in his haven.
My mother told me about the haven when I was a child. I thought it was just a tale she used to make me do my chores on time. She always threatened to lock me in there if I wasn't a good girl.
The haven is real, and I need to find it.
I have no idea where it is. Knowing its location wouldn't help you much anyway. My mother said something about a path you have to walk to get to it. Like a series of challenges, but I don't remember what they are. She also said getting into the haven requires a pint of fresh blood. And not just any blood will do. It has to be Jero blood. Wait.
Well,
is that why you rescued me? So you could bleed me?
Look.
Oh, I get it now. I was wondering why we'd brought her here. She was really starting to bother me.
If you think I'm going to let you drag me into some dark dungeon I used to have nightmares about, think again.
we didn't originally grab you because of that, but now that we have you, and now that we know that's what we need... What else did your mother tell you about the haven?
My mother said his haven was like 100 twisting corridors jumbled together into an inescapable labyrinth, filled with the deadliest traps and evil beasts conjured from the abyss, or something like that. I think she was exaggerating.
See why you have nightmares of the place.
Perhaps it is just childhood stories, but even if I knew where the haven was, it's the last place I'd want to go.
Do you know anything more about Amon-Jero?
I have no memory of meeting him, but my mother told me that he saw me a few times as a babe. But I was too young to remember. Mother said he would cradle me and sing to me, and I would pull out his beard hairs.
Ouch.
Just keep your distance from me, lass.
If Amon-Jero was eccentric but humble, it's not likely his haven is a place to fear.
You know, I never thought of it that way. You may be right. Look, I can barely think, let alone stand. I really need rest. We can talk about this tomorrow.
Is she sleeping here too?
Eat your dinner, or so help me, I'll take this pint of fresh Gerald blood and lock you in the heaven. You mean Jero blood? Uh-oh.
Alarm!
That was a Yankee.
Alarm! Everyone, get out of bed and grab a weapon! The flagon's under attack!
Well, I guess she wasn't going to be safe here after all. Stop dying, I'm coming. It's like Gerald to me, the captions are way too little on my phone. Yeah, sorry. Not much I can do about that. Da, 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 da. Oh my god, there's so many Githyanki. Fireball. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Y'all are for it back soon? Alrighty, Squid, no worries. Look, ruining Chandra's life more. I don't think I'll need much luck for that. I think it's already occurred.
That last Chandra has been taken? How in the hells did those Githyanki get into the city?
Does that matter? You'd best hurry if you want to get her back. Look,
Who the hell's that?
this one has a sprig of duskwood trapped in his boot. That means they came from deep within Luskan territory, and that's where they'd be returning to.
Luskan? That's your territory, Bishop.
Yes, but it's not my problem. I'm not going into Luskan territory for some farm girl, and certainly not with any kin of yours, Duncan.
And who the hell are you? Come on, a little jaunt into Luskan. We'll have fun whether we find Chandra or not.
Is your whole family deaf, Duncan? Like I said, not my problem.
You'll help them, Bishop, whether you like it or not.
And what makes you think? Calling it due, are you, Duncan? Are you sure?
A woman's life is at stake, Bishop. If that's what it takes to move you to do the right thing, then so be it.
Fine. It will be worth it to be rid of you, and for such a small price, too. You're a fool, Duncan.
So be it.
All right. Pack your bags and grab your weapons. We're bound for the Luskan border. Follow my lead and don't try to be clever. If the Luskans catch us, they'll use us for target practice.
Not just yet. Let you know when I'm ready.
Don't keep me waiting too long. I may just change my mind about helping you bring back the farmer girl.
I haven't even used Quara yet, so we should see if she has any quests. No. Okay, I should grab Nishka just in case. Oh, I can't. Na. Yeah, these guys have some level ups to do.
What's going on?
Level up. Sorcerer. Recommended is fine. Recommended is also fine. Wall of Fire? Yeah, that's good. Level up. Empower spell? Sure. Ice Storm? Sure. I'm not gonna sit there and go through all the spells. Greater Fire Burst? That sounds good. And Nishka. Level up. Yeah, that works for me.
Yes? Is there something you wish of me?
I just want to see if these guys have quests that I can...
I did not inform them of my decision to leave, so I did not part in good graces.
What's going on?
Who are you? Tell me about yourself.
Well, I don't know. I'm me, I guess.
We've spoken enough. Let's move on. Never actually spoken to Quara.
Great. What's wrong now?
Why were you fighting those academy students
Why
with the
not?
flagon?
They're always talking about me behind my back at the academy, and I decided I wasn't gonna take any more. I know more than they ever will about magic. They're simpering little girls who can't even levitate a fork if they wanted to. Oh, that
Dog
I'm
behind your back?
dangerous, that I act all superior, that I talk down to them. So what if I do? All they get from magic is what they read out of a book.
You seem pretty dangerous.
Oh, is that so? Maybe
Winter
you
Luskin
should
should be
join
cool,
the
yeah.
dorm of the weaklings at the academy too. Well, if I hadn't burned it down. I mean, I know what power feels like rushing through me. They've barely sipped from the stream.
What does power feel like?
It's like this shiver that starts spreading through you. A warmth, like it's coming from your heart and your head all at once. And you feel that warmth get hot. So much so you think you can burn anything in your path, yet you'll only be brushed by it. I can't even explain it, but trust me, I know.
Just as long as you know when to unleash your power, that's enough for me.
I'll be ready. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
See if she had any quests. Oh, that gave me influence. Nice. Power. That sounds like what happens to me after too many burritos. Yes, the power flows through you quite quickly. Okay, let's rest. Resting pose. Save the game. So, I think Robnar. We want Eleni because that's our healer. Going into Luskin, so we're probably going to be fighting a lot of soldiers. Who should I take as my third? Grobnar is just so good. It's just hard not to take Grobnar. Alright, Bishop, let's go.
What do you want? You're not paying me to have a conversation.
If I paid you, would you talk to me?
There's no amount of gold that can buy my thoughts.
Everyone has a number. How about 20 gold?
All right. Maybe I was wrong. Although you aren't getting much for that amount.
Duncan mentioned you were a smuggler.
Oh, he did he? I'll have to have a little talk with Duncan. And tell Duncan the next time he opens his trap, I'm going to close it for him. Worthless drunk.
What do you do when you aren't escorting people through the forest?
Shooting them with arrows, mostly. Or tracking them down so somebody else can kill them. That a good enough answer for you? I'm only half serious, but that's all a pinch of gold will buy you.
How do you know Luskin territory?
Not a big fan of those low justice-loving murderers. The whole city's like a big thieves' guild, crushed under the hostile mages. If you know what's good for you, you tend to avoid their patrols at an early age. And then, if you're good, you keep doing it until your luck runs out.
Do I have anything good I can give him? I probably have arrows. You know what? I don't really like this setup because I don't have, like... Just everybody's ranged except for me. There's no way to split the... I mean, I will have the wolf companion at least, I guess. We'll try it out. We'll see how it works. What's he wearing?
Yeah.
Amulet of Will. Leather armor +2. Boots of elven kind. Longbow +1. Ring of protection.
I am listening.
Well now, what do you want?
Supposed to go exactly. Village of Ember. Lacey! How are you doing, friend? Good to see you.
Hold on. Something isn't right.
Saw it on sale. Nice. You're right. I don't see any villagers.
Now you're learning. Good. Keep listening to me and you might stay alive. But it's not just the villagers. Where are the livestock? They didn't take them all to market, trust me. We're on the trail of our friends, though. They're moving fast, but it looks like we've closed in a bit.
How can we be so sure they're on their trail?
Their trail's hard to miss. They may know where they're going, but they aren't bothering to hide their tracks.
I noticed that as well.
It's almost as if they want us to keep up. I don't like it. Keep your eyes open and your weapon handy. I smell an ambush.
I don't know. I've never played it on console, Fleecy. You can get it on PC on GOG.com. I don't know how the console port works at all, honestly. I've never seen it. Oh my god, an ambush! Who's getting wrecked? We're all getting destroyed. Yeah, drink a potion. I prefer console, but if it's better with mods, then I'd rather get it for PC. I don't know how good the mods are. There definitely are a lot of mods, but Neverwinter 1 definitely has a lot of mod support. Yeah. Yeah, the joy is definitely in the modules. Yeah, it does have a editor that comes with it as well. Live. Yes, we are in the presence of royalty. Fireball. Please? Please, fireball? Why can't I fireball? Yeah, hold that for PC. I would anyway. Man, I really need to get more potions. No, it's up to you, Grobnar. Why isn't he attacking? Yeah, GOG does do a lot of sales.
Oh, that's it for me again.
No, I would not like to save. Da, 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 da. Steam has a workshop for Neverwinter Nights 2? I don't think it does. No, it does not. For 1, maybe. I don't think it does for 2, though. No, 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 no. Must be 1, because I'm looking at it right now, and it would be on the Steam page. It's not. I think I want to. Second tank here. No. Partner's going away next week. Might get this on PC and binge while he's gone. Nice. Yeah, that'd be a good thing to spend time with. What the heck? Thugs? Really? Okay, I have time to deal with this. Robe of cold resistance. Only convo on Discord is the Gale sex tape. Nice. Hell yeah. You can chat about other sex tapes too, why not? Isn't that what Discord is for? Chatting about sex tapes? Yeah, I really need to play the old Baldur's Gate games. Hell yeah. But just using Discord all wrong, apparently. Save. That's why AOC calls it Dick Sword, yeah. Dick Sword. Useless guards. Okay, let's try this again. Finally, conversation about sex tapes I didn't start. Or did you?
Hold on. Something isn't right.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Now you're learning. Good. Keep listening to me. But it's not just
We
the
all started in
villagers.
spirit. Yeah,
We're
every
all the
one of us is just
livestock.
waiting
They
for the
didn't take them
opportunity
all
to talk about sex
trust me.
tapes.
We're on the trail of our friends, though. They're moving fast, but it looks like we've closed in a bit.
Bob's as well, yep.
You're
Here's
being
what
a little
happens.
cautious. Don't normally care for that. But here, I think you're right. Keep your eyes open and your weapon handy. I smell an ambush.
No, 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 no. Need to get more arrows too.
Yes. Follow me.
I am listening.
New guy, yes, Bishop.
Step with me. Come on. Follow
Someone tells you they're not thinking about sex tapes, they're a freaking liar, yeah. Yeah. Around. Bishop is inexplicably popular among female fans. You've never understood it, but there you go. Maybe it's the eyeliner. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, these guys are hiding really well. I really want to take out the caster first. Found him. Got shield him myself. Eyeliner worked for Bowie, hell yeah. Jeez. Some potions on him. Do. First, can he cast healing spells? Not really. He can do aid, but that's about it. He's just gonna die. That? Oh, he can do lay on hands. He should do lay on he should lay on hands himself. Arrows, because that's most of what's happening here. Lay on hands yourself sounds like a euphemism. Yeah, it worked. It's exactly what it sounds like. Wish lay on hands to go blind, yeah. I like how they move around so much sometimes. Gotta click on you. Stop moving. Da, da, da. Sorry, Cassavir.
Nice little ambush they planned here. Decent effort, sloppy execution. It might have even worked if I hadn't been here. Ah, and I was wondering where their reinforcements were. Come on, we're not done here yet.
Great. Da, 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 da. Just enough for her to wake up. Kill yourself. Heal Cassavir. Oh my god! Relentless, okay. Nope, okay. Oh, it's up to me and the ranger. Let's get this caster. Okay, this is not good. Do not like being surrounded. Just gotta target the one that's almost dead. Regular arrows. Let's do.
I could do that.
And do another electric loop.
Let's attack!
Da 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 da. Sure. Vampiric touch. Stuff. Barely pulling through. That was nuts. Hopefully there's not a third wave.
They left a large force in this village, which means it'll be easier on us when we catch up to the others, as long as we catch them before they go to ground.
Maybe we should make sure the villagers are safe.
Agreed. Some may be wounded. We should check on them.
Why? After this slaughter, they're probably as scared of us as they were of the Gith. Let them stay in their homes and rot.
The Githyanki are not common soldiers, and the villagers are not veterans of battle like we are. This is not the first time the Githyanki have appeared at a village unawares. Surprise and ambushes favor them. I think the behavior of the villagers can be forgiven.
We were the reason the Githyanki were here. It's not the fault of the villagers.
No, the villagers were the reason the Gith were here. Tell me you're not as blind as you seem. You're from West Harbor, right? Duncan told me what happened there. What do you think would have happened to your little swamp village if all of you had decided to surrender and wait the Gith out?
We don't deal in what might have been, Bishop. And these were untrained villagers. This is not West Harbor, and it is not the same.
You know what would have happened as well as I do. At least I admit it. All right then, let's head out. We have a lot of ground to cover, and I'll...
Forgive me. Are you hunting a woman, Chandra Jarrow?
Did you see her?
Those creatures. We heard her screaming as they were carrying her off. I tried to call out to her, but I didn't realize they had her at first. But she makes a merchant run through Ember and Port Last during harvest season. We hadn't seen her yet this year, though. And, sorry, where are my manners? I am Elaine. Please, I saw the beast taking her to the mountains to the north and east. They barely have an hour on you, but they were moving fast. And thank you for saving us from those creatures. I can't thank you.
It is no trouble, Elaine. Thank you, and we'll try to rescue Chandra.
You have our word, Elaine. We shall do what we can to return Chandra safely.
We promise no such thing. In fact, she could be dead. But we'll follow this trail as long as we feel like it.
Shut up, Bishop.
Now run back home with the rest of your scared kinsfolk.
Bishop, be silent.
Fine. Coddle them. And all you'll do is line their bodies up for execution. Now,
God damn it.
Can we go without more mewling dogs getting in our way? Every moment we wait, the trail gets colder.
Read the room, Bishop. Well, first we gotta loot everything. Don't get that Bishop. Yeah, he's just an asshole. The vampire. Scroll of Fireball. Loot those bodies. They ain't gonna need that loot no more. Well, love's a bad boy, it's true. Scroll of Fear. Ooh, we're very close to a level up. Where are all the townsfolk? Come out. Marcus. It's you. You're the one who will destroy Ember. What? But I don't mean this place any harm. There is something about the child. He is in touch, not with the land, but with something else, perhaps greater. Wait, no, I was mistaken. Strange. The killer looks like you, but isn't. Ember cannot be saved. All within the village when the time comes will perish, except one. Me. Just turn it off, Green Lantern fan. Ducking auto carrot. I think you are carrying something which will allow me to survive. You cannot help me in any other way. Only you? What about the other villagers? Ember's fate is set in stone, but mine is not. However, I will share Ember's fate unless you help me. Very well. I'll have a look and see if you have anything I can use. Thank you. You have nothing I can use. What about him? What about me? Bishop, let him have a look. Fine. Try to take anything, and I'll take both your hands as trophies. Got it? Bad bot. Unheralded. Doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it, everybody. He's finally turning off autocorrect. We can finally hear the real Green Lantern fan. Your knife, it is different. I believe it can save me.
My skinning knife? I've had this thing forever. There's nothing special about it.
Just give him the knife.
No.
Unless this knife is going between his eyes, it's staying with me. I don't know what it's called, but I know the sound it makes when it kills.
Keep traveling with me and I'll make sure you're rewarded 10 times over.
That's so. Fine. But I'm not gonna forget this or how much you owe me.
Thank you. We shall meet again soon, I think. Watch out for that edge. Yikes. Edgelord alert! Villagers out and about. Doors are locked. Yeah, I guess I'll just move on. I really could use a merchant, but that's okay. Bush. Bum, 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 bum. Get the Yankee. Ooh, wall of fire. Oh my god. Jeez. Do shield. I've done it. Now my words are unfettered by blasted technology. Bologna. Yeah, just stand in the fire. You're fine. Longbow +1. His longbow is already +1. No. Stop standing in the fire. No. No. We're so productive of you, Glad.
I am listening.
She just did a death loop. Stop. Stop standing in the fire, everybody. Jesus. There we go.
I believe so.
I believe so. Alrighty, it is time for me to take a short break. Save here, just in case. And we'll BRB, everybody. And we're back. Let's get back to it. Deep behind Luskan lines, we press on through fire and flame. We meet Guyven of the Road? Hey, what's up? We meet again! Like me, you have a talent for finding out of the way places. These Githyanki are some of the strangest sights I've seen in my travels. I suppose the luck of the road brought you here to rescue me. What are you doing here? I came here to see the Ilafan ruins that were rumored to be atop this mountain. Much to my surprise, this area was infested with Githyanki. When they captured me, I think they intended to put an end to my travels altogether. But first they asked me what I was doing here. Want to hear about it? When I mentioned that I had some knowledge of the Ilafan ruins here, they kept me here instead. I don't speak their language, but I assume that they were sending for someone else to question me. Then you came along. What do you know about the Ilafan ruins? I'm not a scholar, but I've paid attention to the lessons the road has taught me over the years. And I know a little of the history of this place. Shall I tell you? Tell me what you know. Long, long ago, the Ilafan had reached the height of its power, and like most glorious empires throughout time, they slipped into, let's say, comfortable apathy. The Netheril, a rival empire, were considered mostly harmless by the Ilafan, until one night when the Netheril attacked the Ilafan at this very place. They had used their powerful magic to utterly annihilate the Ilafan here. They left no man, woman, or child alive. They did this in order to send the message to the Ilafan. The Ilafan Empire got the message. It propelled them into the creation of some sort of great guardian. I'm not too well versed on the Ilafan Guardian, though. I hear it was created in another Ilafan city somewhere in the Sword Coast. I'd dearly love to find that place. Thanks for the story. You are quite welcome. But now I must be moving on. I'm getting old, and I haven't many good traveling days left to me. I want to make the most of them. Good journey to you, traveler. May you see many profound sights and live to tell your grandchildren of them. Amazing. Arrows. Acid arrows, nice.
Yes.
Acid 1d6? Hell yeah. That's presumptuous. Maybe your PC doesn't want grandchildren. It's true. Maybe he already has them. Wrapped. Shield up. That's an up level. I really need to find a merchant so I can sell some of this heavy crap. else? Alright, let's level up. Great. Level up. Yeah, Eldritch Knight. Next. What's the recommended spells that it'll give me? Confusion and Stone Skin. Affected creatures either wander randomly, attack a random target, or simply stand still. That might be fun. It's a large area effect. Stone Skin. Absorbs 10 points of melee damage per caster level to a maximum of 100 before collapsing. It's okay. Level 4 spells. Animate Dead. Assay Resistance? What's that? Okay, interesting. It's like anti-spell resistance. Bestow Curse. Charm Monster. Confusion. Contagion. 1d4 strength damage. Cackle Fever. Interesting. So it's a random disease, I guess. Crushing Despair. An invisible cone of despair causes great sadness in the subjects. Each affected creature takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. Interesting. Elemental Shield. Enervation. Temporarily loses 1d4 character levels. Interesting. Fear. Greater invisibility, greater resistance. Ice Storm. It's not bad. Isaac's Lesser Missile Storm. A number of energy missiles, 1 per caster level, but up to a maximum of 10 appear and randomly target and hit any creature in the area of effect. If there are more creatures than missiles, only the closest targets will be damaged. If there are more missiles than creatures, one of those creatures will be hit with multiple missiles. That's interesting. So it's like a advanced magic missile. Least Spell Mantle. You create a barrier around yourself that absorbs all incoming spells and spell-like abilities. It can absorb up to 1d4 plus 4 levels of spell before collapsing. Interesting. Lesser Globe of Invulnerability. A shimmering field of energy prevents all spells of level 3 or lower from affecting you. Huh. Lesser Spell Breach. This spell strips an enemy's mage of up to 2 magical defenses, including Spell Mantles, Globes of Invulnerability, Stone Skin, Premonition, Protection from Elements, Ghostly and Ethereal Visage, Mage Armor, Shadow Shield, and Elemental Shield. This spell will also reduce the target creature's SR by 3 for 10 rounds. That's actually not bad. Phantasmal Killer. You conjure an image of utmost horror to strike down a single creature. Target may attempt a will save to disbelieve a spell, avoiding all ill effects. Failing that, the target then makes a fortitude save to avoid instant death. A successful save still inflicts 3d6 points of magic damage. That is insane. Polymorph Self. That's fun. Mind Flayer. Reduce Person Mass. Oh, that's awesome. Remove Curse. Shadow Conjuration. Shout. Stone Skin, Wall of Fire. So many options. I like confusion. Like lesser spell breach. That's pretty good. Okay, Bishop. Easy. She has more spell slots. Now has level 6. Vigorous Cycle. What's that? Fast healing 3, allowing me to heal 3 points per round until the spell ends. Nice. Mass Cure Light Wounds. I like that. Oh yeah, she has Dispel Magic. I gotta remember that. Three. Like your moderate's not bad. Level 1. Tangle's always good.
I believe so.
Fusion and Lesser Spell Breach.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Well now. What do you want?
Magic Missile, I guess. And save. Marketh Yankee. What's happening? Dazed. I missed my bard. Da, 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 da. There we go. Rest. Save. and arrows.
I believe so.
Look for throwing weapons. Yeah. Let's give her some darts.
I am listening.
Well now.
Chuck those at the
What do
enemy.
you want?
A cave!
We're going awfully deep into Luskan territory. Hope this girl is worth it. Seems to me the Druidess is thinking the same thing.
No, I am not, Bishop. As with many things regarding women, you are wrong.
Of course I am. That's why you get that expression on your face with every step north of the mare we take, huh? All for some peasant girl who keeps putting us all in danger.
Are you all right, Eleni?
I can take care of myself. This journey is proving longer than I thought, and I worry what we will find at the end. And Chandra is not some peasant girl, Bishop. She needs our help, as our leader said.
What? Do our leader and her have some history I'm not aware of? Because if it's love, then I can understand why we're on this fool's errand.
I seriously doubt that.
Rescuing her is the right thing to do. She needs our help.
That good enough for you, Bishop? Maybe now you can keep your attention where it belongs. On the trail.
Of course, but that answer is all I needed. A fool's errand it is.
Zieri has foretold your coming, Kalakcha. She has sent me to end you.
I'm surprised you're talking to me. Most Githyanki just attack.
I enjoy knowing my prey, Kalakcha. I find it sweetens the taste of their death. Zieri allows me this luxury.
Zieri. I keep hearing that name. Who is Zieri?
Zieri is a sword stalker of the highest order. She is favored by the Lich Queen and has slain countless enemies.
Who is the Lich Queen?
Vlakith, the Lich Queen, has been our leader for millennia. Her greatness is second only to Gith herself. I don't wish to speak of her further.
Tell me about Gith.
Gith is our savior. It was by the strength of her conviction and the power of her sword that she freed our people from our enslavement to the Illithids. Long live Gith! Long live Gith!
The Illithids?
Do you not know? The Illithids, or Mind Flayers, were responsible for enslaving our people for untold eons. Gith freed us.
You speak as though Gith is still alive.
Gith lives. Of that, every Githyanki is certain. But she is lost to us. Some say she is imprisoned in Bator.
If Gith still lives, why do you follow the Lich Queen?
You dare question my devotion to the Lich Queen? Slay the Kalakcha! For Zieri!
Yep, so much for conversation.
There is a problem.
Handle it! I am not finished here.
What time moving the camera? Okay. Mass confusion works pretty well.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Oh, that potion really tipped me over.
This load is a bit of a strain.
The scales of truth. The armor. Huh, used to see invisibility.
Follow me.
Full plate. AC 8. AC 6. Improve saving throws. It's really not that good, honestly. Probably sell for a lot, though.
Well now, what do you want?
I don't know how much this game is going to put invisible enemies up against me. Succubus. Concealed. All right. Rest. Save. The old rest and save.
Find the Githyanki leader and retrieve the shards from her Zexus. Leave no one alive. As for these newcomers, deal with them.
Nice. Fireball. Of course. Charmed Githyanki, nice. I respect it. Rest. And save. Fusion. Easy. Good stuff. Don't wanna miss this. And further we go.
I can do that.
Someone has summoned demons that have charmed half the Githyanki, which is very interesting. Bum ba da da. Rest up.
Listen, when I strike it, it's like the tolling of a bell.
I can still smell the stench of its creator on its surface, running deep into the ore. Why would the Gith keep such a thing, as broken as it is? We should tear it apart, see if its limbs twitch when cleaved from the body.
Why, it seems one victim has drawn others.
Okay. Well, let's see if they like this. Perfect. Take that. Burning Hands is not doing much.
Anything being torn apart by demons is an ally in my book.
This is a construct. Someone tortured the ore to twist it into this shape. Yet it seems dormant, damaged somehow.
I remember fighting this thing in Neverwinter, and it fled through a portal.
Obviously, this thing wasn't on the Githyanki side, whatever it was. Or those demons. Which means there's someone else tracking our movements. How many enemies do you have anyway? There's almost more than I can count.
There's
I can't count very
Watch
high.
it. But you know, seems to me this thing could be worth some coin. Let's take it with us. Sell it off to a wizard.
Alright, we'll come back for it after we found Chandra. Maybe we'll join our party.
Let's have at it!
They're confused. Confusion. It's a fun spell. I don't know what that is. Can dispel it. At least I could have before. Like that. Great. imp. Loot. Looty, looty, looty. Malachite. Take a nap. And save. Deeper into the cave. What do we have here? More charm to get the Yankee. Ding. All right. Save again. Deeper into the cave we go. Ooh, it's more of a lab now. Devil. Uh-oh. That's not good. Such a rare opportunity, my sisters. A mighty devil trapped and helpless. Perhaps we can find a way to amuse him to lessen his suffering. Or perhaps we could convince him to amuse us. What say you, devil? Are we not worthy of your attention? Sisters, it appears this handsome one is immune to our advances. Such a shame, and to be turned away by such indifference. Why, I'm dreadfully hurt. But is he indifferent to pain? That perhaps is worthy to test. Hist! We are not alone, sisters. They're not so tough. Bah! There we go. Cleared whatever spell that was. Now, of course, she's in darkness. A magic spell, or magic missile, cannot miss. I think this one can miss either. Take that. Well met. I am grateful for you for ridding me of those nuisances. Be careful, it is a pit fiend, one of the higher devils of the hells. Trust nothing it says. Thanks for the warning, I'll be careful. Very well then, should you need my help, I shall be here. Regardless of your intent, your actions have benefited me. I wish to help you in return if you will allow it. Your offer most likely has a great many catches, but I have precious little patience. Then let us dispense with the suspicions and move on to the matter at hand. You see, I am not here by choice. I was bound to this circle by the Githyanki, old enemies of yours, I believe. Once bound, I was forced to shape the barrier you see ahead, to prevent any trespass. Tell me about this barrier. This barrier is no simple thing of stone, metal, or clever lock. Similar to the Githyanki portals, this barrier exists outside of this plane. It has been shaped into an extra-dimensional wall through which nothing may pass. It cannot be dispelled, but my presence here feeds it, and it allows it to maintain its shape. If you were to banish me, however, it would resume its natural shape, a tiny sphere, far less of an obstruction than the wall ahead. But if another extra-dimensional object touched it, it would collapse, wouldn't it? Indeed, I see you are no apprentice to matters of the arcane. But you have nothing in your possession that would cause such an effect. Only by banishing me can you collapse the barrier. Alright, so what's the catch? You can banish me by speaking my true name, and of course, I will need your promise that you will use it only to banish me. This agreement will be as binding as this circle. If you have any doubts, please know that I only wish to free passage for us both. Do you agree? As long as you honor your side of the thought, indeed, yes. Of course, my kind is bound by laws as well, you know. Now listen carefully. My true name is Mephazim. Speak my name and say, I command you to be banished from this plane. I command you to join my party and kill all who oppose me. And I want 10,000 gold. Hilarious. Mephazim, I command you to be banished from this plane. At last, I feel the circle unraveling. And look, the barrier relaxes to its normal shape, as promised. I shall call it to me so you might see. Look, barely a pebble, and an obstruction no more. Here, keep it. It may be of use in the time between our next meeting. We will meet again. Interdimensional sphere. What? No, get the gold! Yeah, I don't think he'd be obligated to do that because that wasn't part of the contract.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Scroll of displacement. Let's grab it. No gold for me. $10,000 gold's not even that much, honestly. I have 39,000. Drop in the bucket. More demons. Fireball. But it's 10k more than 0 gold, which is reason enough, it's true. I have failed everyone. I probably have more than double my current gold value just in inventory that I picked up. I really need to find a merchant. More gold is more galls. What? Ugh. My level's been drained. That's not good. That's rude. That action is not allowed with the current stats. Hilarious. Level drain is rough. Maybe it's not the autocorrect. Maybe I just need to stop hitting enter immediately when I finish typing. Yeah, maybe just look at what you're saying. Make it so that your phone has an "Are you sure that's what you want to say?" Option. Dialogue box you have to click. Burning hands. These two just not doing anything. Is he out of arrows? Is that the deal? They're both like out of ammo. I thought I gave her a bunch of darts.
Yes.
Follow me.
Man, this guy really goes through arrows.
Yes.
Follow me.
I'm just gonna have to use a sword.
I believe so.
Just. Dispel magic. Describe it. Oh, I already have dispel magic. Okay, never mind. No. Papa. Rest. These demons are pretty easy, honestly. Not much of a threat. My level's still drained? What the hell? When does that go away? Is it a curse? Do I need to get remove curse? Do I have any scrolls of remove cursed? Oceans. Bless. Nope, that doesn't work. Bestow curse. Sound blast, remove disease, fear. Nope. No. Whatever. Gotta be some way to remove it. Ooh, fireball trap. Does the paladin have remove curse? No, at least not yet. Bless weapon. Maybe the druid? She's fighting. It's fine. Do I have any curse removal? I assume that's what this is. Check my spell book. Picked one up from a scroll or something. Real magic. Try that. Da 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 da. Nope. Save. Yeah, I wonder how long this is supposed to last. Or if it's just until removed. Nice. $591 gold. Nice. And a diamond to boot. Oh dear. Zaxxas does not know how you got past the barrier, but Zaxxas is pleased to see you. Hezrau demon. Keep your distance. They're said to be incredibly strong. All our bashing and rending have failed to open this door, but our claws will tear you easily. That does it. Let's put some arrows through his eyes and be done with this. Hold on, I want to get some information out of him first. Alright, we'll wait for now. But he makes a move, I'm letting arrows fly. Why do you wait, mortal? Do you fear to face Zaxxas? We are both here for the same reason, and that door blocks both our progress. Zaxxas needs nothing from you, mortal, except to hear you scream. Get them, slaves. Well, I tried it. I tried. It's fine. Oh, he's not so tough. There she is. Na 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 na.
This load is a bit of a strain. I cannot follow me. Yes.
God damn.
I cannot move carrying this heavy load.
I am listening.
Down on the ground.
Yeah. Well now, what do you want?
Amulet of Will +3. Much better. Rest. And save. We will be right back after this. BRB. And we are back. Welcome on in, Lazy Wing. Good to see you. It is time to go on. Let's explore these wings first. I don't know what's going to happen after we encounter this. Might end the dungeon. There might be good loot over here. Da 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 da. There's a chest. It's not even locked. There's 2 chests. What do we got? 500 gold, scroll of magic missiles, scroll of invisibility purge. That's fun. Fire opal. Cool. A lot of gold. Alright, let's go. Yo.
Though these demons were unanticipated, your arrival was not. I've seen it burning brightly in my visions for some time. How long did you think you could escape us? You have stolen our shards, defiled them with your touch.
Oh, I have defiled them.
Die, Kalakcha.
Oh, good. They want to talk. Know that I have come here in the hope that we can reach a peaceful understanding.
Know that you are in no position to demand anything from me. You will answer for your crimes, along with this frail thing that carries the last of the Jero blood.
So you're gonna kill me without telling me my crimes? Some justice.
You already know your
Damn.
crimes. There is no need to recount them now to stall judgment.
Don't attack her. I think I can change her. I can fix her. What do you want with Chandra? We know what she wants with Chandra. That thing you are behind, what is it?
It is a door shaped by my people. One that leads to the realms of the Githyanki, and maintained by my will alone.
What do you want with Chandra?
Why, the same thing you want from her. She is the last known descendant of one who stole a silver sword from us.
Amanjaro stole one of your silver swords?
You already know the answer. The time for your deceptions is over.
How about a grudge? But Amanjaro died long ago.
Yes, the lives of humans are all too brief. But their sins are passed to their kin, and so has Amanjaro's crime passed to his descendant.
It's not fair. I'm sure your mother did plenty of bad things too. How do you expect Chandra to lead you to the silver sword?
Within her thoughts, somewhere is the knowledge I seek. I will leave no memory unturned, no shred of self untouched. And when I have what I need, I shall execute her.
So you're gonna mind flay her. Got it. Why are you looking for the sword after all this time?
His sword! The blade he stole from us was broken. Instead of prying the blade from his hands, we must hunt down the mess of his crime.
That's all I wanted to know about Chandra and Amanjaro. So what now?
Now you will
Wanna go,
face your
like,
punishment, Kalakcha.
get some ice cream?
It is
or
why your path brought you here, and
catch a
why the
movie?
shards you carry will soon be added to mine.
Okay, I guess we'll fight it out. You Githyanki attacked me first. You were the ones to blame.
They did so in response to your crime. As you carry the shards, so must you carry the guilt as well.
I'm ready to face my judgment, so how do you plan to kill me?
If you were in the astral plane, the Lich Queen would see that you were slowly tortured, killed, and then raised again for countless cycles.
Damn.
Your crime merits many deaths.
It's a lot to carry. I don't think we have enough encumbrance. Yeah, we're kind of filled up. Haven't been to a merchant in a while. You know how it is. You aren't the Lich Queen, so do you really have the authority to carry out my sentence?
Among the Githyanki, none but the Lich Queen have more authority than I.
When do I get my phone call?
Know that I will hear your pleas and allow you this one last chance to atone for your crime. My offer of mercy is this. I will grant a swift, painless death for you and your companions if you freely hand over the shards you have taken.
Interesting. I was about to offer you the same deal. Why don't you come get them?
Did you really think you could keep such relics of my people? They do not belong to you. Odd. I have all the ones you carry, yet it seems you still possess one. You have a piece of the sword inside of you.
Well,
And I shall remove it from you by force.
oh, here we go. Put the shield up. Good, most of the casters, it seems like. Oh no.
Enemies are near.
Save yourself, no! Oh, thank you, Lazy Wing. Thank you for lurking. Appreciate you hanging out. See if I can... These guys confused. My spell was disrupted. Unfortunate. Damn, I'm almost dead. That's not good. Oh, good. Back up.
Well now, what do you want?
Ow. Oh, I can destroy the portal. Got it. Attack!
Of course. Nature will have its say.
There we go. Oh, this is bad. I didn't think she was going to be on this side. Yeah, get her. Oh, wow, she's not that tough. There we go.
You think this is over? You are wrong, Kalakcha. And I hope the pain you have brought here is revisited upon you 1,000-fold. The Lich Queen will know of my fall, yes. But it will be too late. What comes for you will be revenge enough.
And what comes for me?
We were never the ones you had to fear. In defying us, you have harmed your own people and everything on your plane. The Githyanki will strike at you no longer. This was the last of our strongholds devoted to the recovery of the shards. There will be no more attacks from my people, because it will serve no purpose. You have sealed your fate.
Purpose?
The shards you carry were needed. The shard and you all are needed. Evil wakes, Kalakcha. And in killing me, you now stand alone against what comes.
And what is that?
An ancient enemy comes for you. One that has existed for millennia. You have already felt the effects of his presence, and he will grow stronger with time. This enemy, this king of shadows, if he succeeds in his plans, your civilization will become dust, and all life will be consumed by darkness.
Who is the King of Shadows?
I will see you in death, Kalakcha. I do not think I will have to wait long.
Bye. What you got? Gauntlet. Ogre power. Nice. Great sword +2. Silver shard mental bonus. Nice. I'm so over encumbered. Ooh, that's pretty good. Sword. Saint Legacy +1. It's a katana.
Yes.
Oh, he can't use it. Maybe he can?
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, now, what do you want?
These do strength +2. Bad. +3 armor. Let's try those on. Unidentified. You better, Lord.
I'm carrying two. Yes.
Cannot. Yes.
Follow me. Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Be a better heavy shield. +2.
Yes.
It's the same. Ah!
Well now, what do you want?
What's so special about adamantine? Oh well. It's probably worth a lot. Racers of armor +4. Let's give it the paladin.
Follow me.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Time to bash. Cloak of elven kind. Brazier of commanding fire elementals. Sounds fun. Just use it to summon an elemental. Nice. What's this do? Hide +5. Get the ranger.
Yes.
It's not the ranger.
Yeah,
There you go.
I believe so.
What's in here? Nothing? Okay. Also nothing. Door number 3, nothing. All right. Save.
I'm getting so tired of this. You have to let me save you sometime, or else I'll never be able to pay you back.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for you to pay all of us on the way back to Neverwinter.
You all put me in danger. I'm not paying you a single coin.
Oh, then you'll be paying me another way.
Oh.
My bedroll's a little cold at night. I'm thinking you can fix that.
If threats are the only currency by which you can get such things, then I pity you, Bishop.
You wound me,
Disliking
girl.
Bishop
Or
more
is
by
that
the
jealousy I hear? Don't worry, I'll get to you soon enough.
Jesus Christ. I won't have you speaking to Chandra like that, Bishop.
And I as well. I am certain, although it was unspoken.
Quick to defend the farm girl, I see, and not hard to see why from the look of her. But
Jeez.
perhaps my words were
Read the rope.
ill-chosen, just like this journey. Now that we have our precious little treasure, shall we go?
Let's head back to the flagon. And we're there.
Hey, welcome back. Glad to see you've all returned, and in one piece, no less.
Good to see you as well.
All right, out with it. What happened? Tell me the tales, the songs, the whole bit.
I could sing a few of the songs our journey inspired, if you were willing.
Quiet, you. You were about to
Quiet,
say.
you. I discovered there is a shard lodged within me.
Inside the wound on your chest. That means you've been carrying around the shard almost your entire life. We had no idea.
Ah, notice the stumble in his words. Your uncle has been keeping secrets, I think.
Silence, Bishop. I don't know if I'm the best one to be telling you this, but if you've got one of those shards in you, I think you've earned the right to hear everything.
I want to hear the whole story.
Dagon probably already told you, but when you were an infant, West Harbor was the site of a battle, a terrible battle. The King of Shadows himself led an army of demons against the Neverwinter army, which had gathered at the village. West Harbor was struck suddenly, without warning. There was panic, confusion, villagers fleeing every which way to escape the battle. But Dagon's wife Shayla and your mother Esmeril did not. They stayed behind to save you. As demons and mage fire rained upon the village, they fought to reach your crib. By the time Dagon even realized they were missing, it was too late. He could only watch from a distance as the village was consumed in the battle.
What you're saying is I've been lied to my entire life.
It wasn't my decision to keep what happened to your mother from you, and my brother would be furious I told you. I guess he thought it would be too much for you. In any case, when the few that remained returned to the village, no one was alive. Except you. Your mother was there. So much blood, and you were clutched in her bosom. A deep wound in your chest. She tried to shield you, but the shard must have cut through her and into you. No one knew how you survived, but you did, and your wound sealed itself within days, leaving the scar that you still bear. But if that wound was due to the shard that pierced you, then that raises many questions, and I'm afraid I'm just all out of answers.
I'm sure it wasn't easy for you to share that with me. Thank you.
It's been with me for a long time. I am glad I could finally speak of it.
Why the long faces, you two? Somebody die? If so, sounds like a cause for celebration to me. Grobnar, you worthless half-man, strike up a tune before I strike you.
Of course, Sir Bishop. It so happens I have just the tune.
By the way, I've decided it would be in both our interests if I stay on with you.
Man of your skills is most welcome.
Well, if I am welcome, then I will help myself to a fair share of adventure and danger. Traveling with you is the most fun I've had in years.
We don't need any more of your help.
No, there's no need, Bishop. I'm sorry for before, but you've done more than...
Oh, come now, Duncan, I still owe you. And what better way to make it up to you than watching your kin here? After all, a debt is a debt, all the way until the end. Isn't that right?
I hate to ask, but what happens now? I can't go back to my farm, ashes and all.
I still need you to get into Amongero's Haven.
Careful. Any more compassion out of you and it could kill me.
Oh, well, if we just need her to get into the Haven, oh, that's fine then. That I can understand.
If that is your decision, so be it. But it is her decision as well, since it endangers her.
I really appreciate the sudden interest from the both of you, but I can take care of myself. Besides, whenever I'm alone, that's when the problems seem to crop up.
If she's going to be with us, she'll need to do some catching up. We can't just keep on rescuing her all the time.
Rescuing me? I can rescue myself. Sometimes, when there's not too many lizard men or Githyanki.
Haven't you always wanted the adventuring life?
Well, I know enough to use a sword, and I can handle myself in a fight. I mean, I'm no spellcaster, but if you need an extra blade... I admit you've rescued me twice now, and if you're going to help teach me to survive these attacks, I accept. But there's some things you're going to have to accept too. I don't like being left behind, because whenever you're out of my sight, suddenly all this trouble starts happening, and I'm really tired of it. So, look. I won't try to get in your way or anything, but I don't want us to part ways again. I've lost too much already. You're not leaving me behind, all right?
Do these people even have the meats? Are they Arby's? You have my word. I will teach you what I know and stand by you.
And that's all I ask.
So the farm girl's going to join our band. Good. We need someone to make up for the paladin, or at least to catch arrows if Grobnar's already dead. For now, I say we crack some of those kegs and drown the flagon in wine.
Wah, wah, wah. We did it! Oh, what's this now? We made it to Act 2, everybody! Yay!
Lord Nasher, forgive us. She said it could not wait.
It is a matter of some urgency, and there is little time. My lord, I come to you with...
You will bow to Lord Nasher.
Of course. I meant no disrespect, my lord.
What brings you here, Torio? If there is some new dispute with Luskan, speak with the Trade Guild first, then...
Oh no, my lord. This matter concerns Neverwinter. There is a murderer loose in your city.
Murderer? And whom has this murderer killed?
An entire village lies dead, my lord.
Naval, have our scouts reported anything about...
The village was slaughtered, and now the murderer hides here within your walls. You must initiate a search at once.
Only one of us wears a crown. Yet you dare to give me orders within my halls? I will do nothing until I confirm this village's destruction. Then, if I see fit, I will act. Do not test me on this.
Whatever pleases you, my lord. But I would act quickly, lest the murderer slip through your fingers. If that were to happen, I have no doubt there would be serious repercussions. I do not need to remind you of the extradition treaty.
By every god and his mother, what a fool I was to ever sign anything bearing Luskan's seal.
I can have Torio detained, Lord Nasher.
No. She would not be so bold if there were not something to her claims. Dispatch scouts, Naval, and order the Watch to search the city. I think it would be in our interest to find the killer before Luskan does.
If I may, my lord, I have someone well suited to aid in our search. An agent of ours, Sand. I think that he can help us find our true murderer, no matter how deep Luskan tries to hide him.
Sand? I recall that one. I thought he was our eyes, but not by choice.
In this matter, my lord, we may trust him implicitly. He takes a certain pleasure in bringing Luskan truths to light.
Very well. See to it, Naval, and make haste.
There you are.
Who are you?
He is Sir Naval, a member of the Nine, Lord Nasher's bodyguards.
What is this about?
I am here because Luskan has accused you of murder. An entire village, no less. Have you heard of Ember?
I traveled through it. I didn't slaughter it.
I've scraped things from my boot that I respect more than Luskan. But unless we find some means of clearing you of these charges, we will have to surrender you to them. We've signed a treaty with Luskan. They have the right to dispense low justice for any crimes committed on their soil. But I'm not turning over a loyal member of the Watch to some Luskan dog on this day or any other.
So how do I prove my innocence?
Your guilt is preordained in a Luskan court. If you were a lord, knight, or even a squire, however, then matters would be different. You would be subject to high justice, and your trial would take place here in Neverwinter before Lord Nasher.
Tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I need you to go see Sir Grayson, one of Lord Nasher's most trusted knights, and become his squire. I may also send a friend of mine to assist you. He has proven invaluable in such cases in the past. Mind you, the matter must still go to trial, and if you cannot prove your innocence, then you will face execution. For now, let us deal with what we can. See Sir Grayson at once at Captain Berlena's office. Pledging yourself to Neverwinter's service will give us time to counter these Luskan lies, and until you answer for these charges, the gates of the city will be barred to you.
Oh no.
Seek out Grayson, but do not leave the city.
No way in the hells will I let those Luskans get their hands on you.
But there's still something we can do, right? Even Naval said as much. All you have to do is pledge yourself to one of the knights and Luskan can't touch you.
And we're innocent, besides. I mean, the slaughter of an entire village? That's going too far, even by Luskin standards.
Is it? If you have something Luskin wants, they'd kill an entire city for it. They don't care. They attacked Neverwinter once, and even now they're sending fleets to attack Ruithim. Give them an excuse and you'll soon find Luskin blades at your gate.
Duncan, looks like we have a guest.
Who are you?
As if the day couldn't get any worse. What do you want, Sand?
I am here to help you. And your kin, actually.
Oh, really? And what's the price? If it's more than a half copper, you can see yourself out.
No, I seem to have been given an ultimatum, in fact. I have heard of your troubles with Luskin.
Word travels fast.
Know that if you are sent to Luskin, you will be killed.
Tell me something I don't know.
I realize you may find my sincerity difficult to believe, but allow me to act on your behalf. There are laws, and there is right and wrong. Although you may choose to live your life somewhere in between, I do not believe you are guilty of this. And if they should get a hold of you, you will be killed. I believe people should answer for their crimes, but it must be just.
Very well. What's the next step?
Sure. After all, a hedge wizard can't make things any worse.
Hmm?
Maybe all that digging through books might prove useful.
If we need to burn down Luskin, then perhaps we shall seek you, Quara, but your
Burn.
ignorance will cause more damage here than you know.
Burned
Luskin
with the
is
burn.
not ruled by men, it is ruled by magic, by the masters of the towers. And if they have decided that you are to be delivered to them, then
So, let them try.
whatever spark of magic you think you have, you idiot girl, they will bleed from you by demon, spell, and curse until even your father won't be able to save you. And I suspect that what they seek may have consequence beyond you, beyond me, for much of the realms.
So what do you suggest?
Fortunately, becoming a squire is enough for our needs, and I believe you have already been told about someone who can help you. Sir Grayson, yes? Let me join with you. I have considerable experience with these matters, and foiling Luskin plots is something I relish.
Let's go seek out Sir Grayson together, then. And Sand has joined the party. We have to have Sandra as well. Let's grab Grabnar. Oh, we have another space. Cool. Oh, yeah, so Sandra's just a free slot. I get it now. Level up! What's the recommendation? Warcry? No, legend lore. What does that do? Plus 10 lore checks? I'm good. What else can you get? Da-da-da-da. I mean, shout makes sense. Or summon creature. Dire boar. Let's get shout. 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 Let it all out. Yeah, 2d6 rounds. Deafen for 2d6 rounds and takes 5d6 points of sonic. That's crazy. Really good.
Yes.
Alright, so what is... Oh, she's a fighter. Wonder if we can, like, spec her into something else. Well, that's the end of Act 1. It's a good place to stop for the day. Finally made it into Act 2. Very exciting. We've been accused of murdering a village. That's a good stopping point for the day. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate it. Let's see who's on for raid. Raid list, friends list, following list, whatever. Let's raid Ghost Girl. They're playing some Persona 3 Reload. Oh, wait. Was that the right name? May have typed in their name wrong. That was the wrong icon. Just copy paste it. There we go. That is the correct name. Alrighty, have a good night, everyone. I will see you all next time. I'll be on tomorrow. Probably get back to Community Shuffler. I'll see you all then. Have a great night. Bye-bye.